Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So today we're going to talk about renaming Army installations. It's a topic. It's been a topic for a long time, but now it's in the forefront. It was being considered. The Trump administration, as per usual, displayed a complete, total, and utter lack of courage and is refusing to do so. They're going to kick that can down the road, let somebody else deal with it, let somebody else make the changes, because these changes will eventually be made. If you are unaware, there are a number of U.S. Army forts that are named after Confederate Civil War generals. It's been a sore spot for a while. I actually talked to some active duty and vets today about it. For the first time, there was no disagreement. Everybody was okay with the idea of them being renamed. Now, granted, admittedly, my circle is a little different than most, but no disagreement whatsoever. There was a little debate over how they should be renamed. I'd like to provide my own suggestions for that. Fort Bragg. How about Fort Charles Beckwith? Fitting, isn't it? Is there anybody that believes that some Confederate general is more deserving of that honor than Charles Beckwith? I don't think so. Not really. Fort Gordon could become Fort Alvin York. What's a more American story than that? The guy who didn't want to fight, who came home a hero. Cyber Command's there. That's a lot of psyops. Maybe they could do something involving a turkey call or something. That's only going to be funny for like 5 people. Fort Benning. How about Fort Robert Rogers? It's fitting. The 75th is there. It's a training installation. Everybody needs to know the standing orders. It's fitting. And I know some people are going to say, well, he was actually a colonial. He was British, really. Yeah, well, they were Confederates, not Americans. So that shouldn't really factor into it. Fort Campbell. We can name that one after Lee. No, not that Lee. The 1st Division Commander of the 101st. The father of Airborne. The guy who got them ready for D-Day, harken back to a time when the United States Army filled their canteens with the tears of fascists rather than taking orders from one. This could have been a very good thing for the Trump administration and for the United States as a whole. Could have showed that we were moving forward, that advancement was being made, that we were changing, and these changes will come. But we could have shown it now. Instead, the absolute cowardice of the Trump administration is leaving a large number of those serving in the United States Army stationed at installations named after people who fought to keep them seen as less than human, while we deny that systemic racism exists. That's pretty much peak 2020 right there. These guys, the names I gave, these would not be surrendering to the PC crowd. They all have their own issues. But they're a more accurate reflection of the U.S. Army. They more accurately reflect the modern nature of it. We can move forward. We can give a large portion of soldiers an installation name they could be proud of instead of one they don't want to talk about. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.